Time for a quick farming run. Here's the inventory I use. I take 2 house tellies, a Camelot telly, my fishing cape for teleport. I'm taking 2 mahogany saplings. Normally I don't, but I might have some trees ready on Fossil Island. 2 papayas, a calquats sapling, and my dwarf weed seed. So we're gonna go ahead and teleport to Fossil Island, and we're gonna see if my mahogany trees are ready. I might have 2 ready. Now the timers on the mahogany trees are kind of a little bit funky. I'll plant 3 and they will all finish up at completely different times. So we'll head over here and see if we got anything. These trees give excellent experience. Okay. So none of those trees are quite ready. So we'll go ahead, teleport with the fishing cape. Brings me to the guild. If you run east, there's a herb patch. The first patch I go to. So I use ultra compost for all my herbs. Increases the yield a little bit. I can't get the green sectors, or however you pronounce it. So we'll go to the tool leprechaun, get the spade and the speed dipper. Go ahead, 1, 2, get 3 of these real quick. So we'll go ahead, pick the herbs. Next, we're going to the Tithe Farm teleport with the minigame teleport. It'll bring us there, and if you run south from there, you can get to another herb patch. I believe this herb patch might require some Hosidius favor. I'm not too sure. I've got full favor in the Piscalaris house and the Hosidius house. I actually believe it's a disease-free patch. However, I still just use ultra compost to up the yield. Next, we're going to Camelot. Of course, just run east here for another herb patch. Next, I'm going to go ahead and grab 3 super compost. And then we'll run to the fruit tree here. Now, this is a run without really any hardwood trees. The only wood cutting trees I do are the mahoganies, because I find a lot of those tree saplings to be pretty pricey. So go ahead and check that. That's a nice 6,000. The papaya saplings are about 9 to 10K in the GE. Pretty inexpensive. All right, next we are going to teleport to my house. My house is in Brimhaven. I'll go ahead to the house. I've got a pool of revitalization right there. Get the stamina all up to 100, and then we'll run north. This is where you got to be careful. There's some spiders here that can do a good bit of damage if you're not careful. All right, that one's done. So now we'll run to the Calquat area. So all in all, I mean, the dwarf wheat seeds, they give good experience. They're only 392 GP. The papaya saplings are probably our most expensive plant, at about, like I said, 9 to 10K. The Calquat saplings are really cheap for the experience. So this is a very inexpensive herb run that can net you probably between, I would say, 25 to 30K experience a day, which is not bad for the amount of money you're spending. the Calquat tree just takes some time. That's why I mainly just do one run a day. And I just use super compost on the trees. I don't find it really beneficial to waste the ultra compost. So now we'll run back to the house portal. And I didn't even have to use any food today. Sometimes those spiders just get on me. I think they can hit like 4s as their max hit. All right, we'll get the run energy up. Then we'll go to Draenor teleport with the Mounted Glory. And then we'll run to the Falador patch. So the reason I bring 2 house tellies, it's sometimes, say I got to the Calquat tree and I was low on food, didn't think I could make it back to the house telly. I could just break it and get an instant teleport. If you weren't worried about the price of the teleports, you could just break it for a little bit quicker trip. So we're going to go ahead and exchange the fruit. We'll grab 1 ultra compost. And this is our last herb patch. There we go, 33. Really not a bad run at all. Normally I'll just go back to the Castle Wars. So that was a net of 32,000 farming experience for, like I said, relatively cheap amount, maybe 22k gold. So not bad at all.